Hello, how you doing? I want to talk to you today about God's hit list. Now, according to the false prophets, they seem false to me. According to the false prophets, God does have a hit list. He's going to kill some people either this year or next year in about a month or two. Maybe even about a week or two. Maybe in a couple of minutes. Okay? God's going to kill somebody. Okay? That's his hit list. He's going to kill, according to the false prophets, or these people who call themselves prophets, he's going to kill a whole bunch of preachers. And most of whom he's supposed to be killing are either Black American preachers or African preachers. According to, he's going to kill them all. At the very top of his list, according to the false prophets, is T.D. Jakes. God's going to wipe out him, his wife, his children, give them all kinds of diseases, and just generally kill them. Okay, according to these false prophets or the people who call themselves prophet, T.D. Jakes is at the top of the list of God's hit list. You know, I've been thinking about going on T.D. Jakes' YouTube page and warning him that he's on top of God's hit list. According to what the false prophet said, God's going to wipe out him, his children, probably grandkids too, give them all kinds of disease. Bye. Okay. Now the white preachers, God's going to leave alone. He's going to let them, even though they're just as evil, God's going to leave them alone and give them plenty of money so they can keep getting, quote unquote, blessed. Okay? Let me tell you why I think this is false. Because first of all, if God wanted to kill T.D. Jakes, he would have done it 20 years ago, 15 years ago. He would have done it a long time ago. The second is God doesn't kill people because he doesn't like them. He doesn't kill people because we don't like him. Because look, my neighbors are still living. My enemies are still living. God hasn't killed them yet. Even though I asked. Okay. God hasn't killed any of them yet. He doesn't kill people because he doesn't like them. He doesn't kill people because I don't like them. He doesn't do that. He's not a for-hire killer. And like I said, he just doesn't kill people because he doesn't like them, because otherwise 70 to 80% of humanity would be wiped out. If he killed people because he didn't like them, if you're going to use that logic. Okay? Now, as long as T.D. Jakes have been preaching, he knows the way of salvation. He knows, as old as he is, he knows how to live right. He knows what's right and what's wrong. I don't need to tell him what's right and what's wrong. And none of these false prophets need to tell him what is right and what is wrong. He knows. And like I said, if God wanted to wipe him out, he would have done it 15, 20 years ago. Okay? Now, as for this great falling away, it seems to me that 98% of preachers aren't even with God. They're not with Jesus at all. It seems to me 98% of them aren't even with him. That's what it seems to me. I don't see God killing them. Otherwise, they'd all be wiped out. They're still preaching. Okay? It seems to me they're devil worshipers. 98% of the preachers are devil worshipers. But look, they know the way of salvation. There's nothing I can say to help them. They know the way of salvation. Nothing I can say or do to help them. Most of them are older than I am. If they don't know how to live right by now, they're never going to know. Now, it seems to me, like I said, 98%, it could be more of the preachers aren't even with the Lord Jesus. They're not even with him. They're devil worshipers. Okay? But look, they're still preaching. Why are they still preaching? I've wondered that too. Why? They don't know any other way of life. Where else can they make $350,000 and more just by preaching? There's nowhere they can make that kind of money. $350,000 and up per year just by preaching. Okay. So it's lucrative. They can't do it. They're not going to do anything else. They're not going to do anything else. And they don't know how to do anything else. They don't know how to do anything else either. So that's why they're still preaching. I've wondered that myself. If you're not with Christ, why are you still preaching? I've wondered that myself. Because they don't know any other way of life. They don't even know how to make $1 out here. So look, just get up there and talk, blah, 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 get paid, bye. But yeah, that's God's hit list. Have a nice day.